was. He was even a hero for poets and artists. Newton had a genius for analysing the real world and describing it mathematically. And I mean the real world, where things are irregular and oddly shaped. A cannonball doesn't travel in a straight line or at constant speed. But with his laws of motion and his calculus, Newton could account for its speed and trajectory. And GCSE students are still using the same equations. He studied the physics of light. He was a theologian, a member of Parliament, warden of the Royal Mint, and an alchemist. And what about his character? Well, apparently he was suspicious, neurotic, tortured, and very much a loner, just like all geniuses should be.
Alan Turing invented the computer. If only it was as simple as that. The Allied forces won the Second World War because of Alan Turing. Even more contentious. Yet there's an element of truth in both statements. Turing was an English mathematician working at King's College, Cambridge, when war broke out. It was known that the German forces communicated with each other using a secret and complex code, the Enigma code. Turing and his team cracked it. U-boat commanders and Panzer Division generals could no longer receive their orders in private, a vital breakthrough. Turing was the right man for the job because he specialized in computability. He devised a machine which, given the right instructions, could do every computation that could possibly be computed. His Turing machine even had a memory. Sound familiar? What he would make of Warriors of Zog or Surfing the Net we'll never know, because Alan Turing committed suicide at the age of 41. Turing was gay, he was pursued by the law because of it, and rather than be prosecuted a second time, he ate an apple laced with cyanide.
Leonhard Euler. If you want to impress a bunch of mathematicians, just drop the name Leonhard Euler. First, because you'll pronounce it correctly, it's Euler, not Euler, and second, because he's the great unsung hero of maths. Euler was one of the best manipulators of numbers of all time. He gives the lie to any claim that mathematicians don't need creativity. When faced with an equation that stubbornly refused to be resolved, he had the ability to see it in a different way. Add an x squared here, or a pi over 6 minus 1 there, and suddenly, with beautiful simplicity, all was revealed. He was born in Switzerland, but worked in Berlin and also at the St. Petersburg Academy in Russia under the patronage of Catherine the Great. If you have a spare lifetime, you could study his work. He's certainly the most prolific mathematician ever.